I have Elizabeth Livingston. She is in great spirits today. Um, she's already done her virtual check-in, so she's all set to go for tomorrow. I'm going to ask you, Elizabeth, like I asked the rest of the folks, because it is an important question. How were you able to train during a pandemic?
Oh, I was super fortunate. Like, I didn't really struggle at all. I'm a nurse, so I did the COVID task forces.
Oh,
And
okay.
the first
And
thing
thank
we
you
did
for your
was,
service.
oh, thanks. You know, I mean, I get paid for it. So it's, thank you much. But yep, so honestly, we set up a gym, we pushed cars, we lugged around bags of asphalt. Like, it's just, you do what you do. And I had groceries available, and I had a job, and I had support. And honestly, like, you just make yourself amendable. You make yourself appropriate to the situation.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You said you pushed cars or carts?
Oh, cars. Yeah, like CARS. We couldn't get the weight on the machine. We just didn't have the access of it because we didn't have it screwed down into the floor, so we couldn't lift as much as we wanted. So we were like, okay, let's just start pushing cars. And then what would happen is we'd push to work the hams and the glutes, and then we'd catch the car kind of when it came back to work the same area in the upper body. It was good. It worked. Nobody got run over.
Oh my gosh, that is classic. Okay. Okay, I wish I had video of that. I was like, did she say cart or cars? Okay.
I have a video. Yeah, it's on my Instagram, and it's of my husband and his friend, and they did it, and it was just a brief video, but it looks a lot easier than it is.
All right, Elizabeth, we have to definitely check out your Instagram so we can see the workout with cars. When you say you make use of what's available, you mean it. Okay. Yes. I mean, most people said, they did stuff in the house and they used them as weights and things like that. But you're the only one that said, oh, use a car.
Well, there you go. There's something if you need it.
Oh my gosh. So what has, especially training through all this, but training in the middle of a pandemic, what has it taught you about yourself?
Oh my God, this sounds cliche, but resiliency. I was hospitalized in the beginning of it. I developed stomach ulcers.
Wow.
We think maybe it was from the stress of COVID and just working the different task forces and like the sleep deprivation, and the whole self-care movement was completely gone. Right. So I think it was tough to get back on my feet. I digressed. I gained back 15 pounds that I had lost and survived on like Cheerios for 2 weeks. And that was really tough. Then I changed the way that I was eating completely. So it's like we started prep all over again from start in March. So we started December, and then I was doing really well. And then March hit, and things started going down. And then in May, I was hospitalized, and things kind of turned around. The shows were canceled. We kept going. And I think it was just the uncertainty of everything. Like, oh my God, am I going to be sick again this morning? Or, oh my God, am I going to be able to get out of bed? I have to go to work today, or, just, it was all the uncertainty was it was hard. That was the aspect that was really tough for me, but everything else was good.
She said, but everything else was good.
Yeah, everything else, we were really fortunate. Like, we didn't lose our jobs. We didn't lose our houses. We didn't lose access to groceries. Like, like we were some of the most fortunate people. We didn't.
I'm glad.
Yeah, we were really lucky.
All right. So, how about for other people? Now that you've gone through this, is there something that you learned about other people?
Yeah, who your friends are.
Okay. It is what it is. Yes.
And how valuable human life is.
Definitely.
No, that's so dark. I'm sorry.
That's not dark.
Yeah, okay, good.
You're a nurse too? That's not dark.
Yeah. So it was just kind of, I just saw what people went through, and yeah, definitely that was so valuable to me, just how quickly it could come and go. So, yes. And it helped me to establish a better sense of gratefulness as well, because every morning that I woke up, regardless of how crappy I felt, like I still woke up.
Yes, definitely. I'm 100% understand what you're saying.
Thank you.
I'm gonna switch it over to something a little bit lighter. I'm gonna take you to I'm gonna take you to Saturday after the show. You finally get to eat what you can, whatever you like.
God.
What are you having?
Anything freaking substantial. Like I just want a plate. Like give me a plate. You know what I mean? Like don't give me a teaspoon. Give me a ladle. Like that's what I want. I don't care what
reckon it.
Yeah, I just want to dive in. I mean, I just feel like I haven't, the feeling of that satisfaction where you're like, yeah.
Thanksgiving kind of, I ate everything that I shouldn't have. Yes.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, I feel good. I feel like I could just wreck everything. This is good, and I haven't felt that in a while. So I just want to feel like, I can push myself away from the table now.
Yes. Or roll, whichever comes first.
Yeah. However it works, I'm okay with it. I mean, if we pass out at the table, that's okay too.
Okay. So who did you train with, you said?
My coach?
Yes.
Ryan Sullivan through SUF.
Cool. All right, we gotta throw that name out there for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he's been really, really helpful, very supportive through this whole thing. Like he didn't know what to think when I got sick either, and he was like, "Okay, here we go, let's do this." And everything he did was really helpful. So it was cool to work with a coach like that, somebody with the experience, somebody who was really attentive.
That's great. So is there any parting words you'd like to leave us with?
We're happy to be here. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
This is what we've been training for, and if somebody complains about it, nobody forced you.
All right. Well, you enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you so much. I can't wait.
All right. Bye-bye.